Hello, welcome, good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope people are doing well. Today, I am Yomadani Kumiko, your lonely boomer housewife, gamer rat, and, avid Granblue player. Avid sounds weird to say. But, welcome, Muns. Hey, Usagi. I'm just grinding away. I was pretty happy that I was able to get my setup to be about as fast as last Guild War 3 button 1 summon for NM95. How are you guys doing, Muns, Usagi? I'm actually like surprisingly rested right now. Cause I got like 2.5, 3 hours at night and then another like hour and change a little after that, and then this afternoon I slept for like 2 hours. Two hours and some change. So I actually have, well, that's all in the course of like 12 hours. So it's actually a lot of sleep for me in a short amount of time, at least during Guild War. So I mean that adds up to like, let's see, that's like about 6 hours of sleep between the hours of like 3 and 6 hours sleep spread out between the hours of like 3 a.m. and 2 p.m. So that's a fair bit of rest. You can't, there's no break between intermission and day 1 of Guild War, so you don't have to sleep during the hours of 10 a.m. to 5 p.m, also known as midnight to 7 a.m. in Japan. You don't have to sleep at that time because it's still running at that time, and you can just sleep when you can. But starting tonight, today is a Guild War that starts in like an hour. Well, in 2 hours. I'm gonna be having to sleep between like 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Most likely I'll be sleeping like from like 1 to 5, or I usually end up on a finals day. At the end of a finals day, I usually end up going to sleep at around or a little after noon, and then I wake up sometime before 5 o'clock. It's a duty, yes. It's a duty to myself. I'm lagging behind a lot compared to last Guild War. at this point in time, but it doesn't really matter that much to be lagging behind during prelims and intermission. Because the honors gain is so much slower and more inefficient. Yeah, like at the end of intermission last time, around this time I had like 2.6 billion honors. Right now I have about 1.3, 1.4. So roughly, I worked twice as hard last Guild War so far. I worked twice as hard during prelims and intermission last Guild War as I did in this Guild War. Well, it's not quite exactly twice as hard because for a good part of the setup I had a 4-button setup. Or a 4-button 1 summon. And even a 5-button 1 summon at first. So I was not going as fast as I could have at first. But also I was just taking it easier. But I'll be able to make up the difference in days 1 through 4. Slacking on art lately? That's fair. I slack on art all the time. But I also don't bill myself as a primary artist. I guess VTubers are sort of artists in a way, but... But you know what people mean when they say like, oh, that's an artist VTuber. It doesn't mean they're just a VTuber, it means they probably draw. Or do some sort of modeling. Dragon Ball GT? Is that new? Did they come out with a new GT or is that the old GT? Okay. I actually haven't seen Dragon Ball GT. There's a lot of Dragon Ball I haven't seen or seen to varying amounts. But I know more than I've seen because I've read a bunch of wiki in the past. But yeah, I'm not as prepared for this Guild War as I could be. I never hunted Versusia or got a clear in Earth, so I don't have the destroyer weapon. Which makes things a little worse for me, but I should be able to make up the difference. At least I have 250 Dark Opus. And I'm gonna have 3 Helmenheims. I had it on DVD for a year. Like official DVDs? Did you watch it dubbed or subbed? Yeah, see, last Guild War I was a lot more determined because I was trying to keep pace with top 2k, top 1k the entire time, as opposed to planning on catching up as finals approaches. But I also was flying more blind last time because I didn't have like a spreadsheet of previous Guild War data, you know? So now that I know that, like, well, I'm behind by like 1.3 billion honors, but since we end at like in the 20-something billion honors, being off by like 1.3 in the beginning is not that big of a deal. Dubbed? Yeah. What about Dragon Quest? Does Dragon Quest have a dub? I assume some of the games are dubbed. I actually have to make some new setups. I haven't tried setting up teams for MM150. They're too British. Oh no. Let's hop on over to Kawato. Okay. Well, let me read this. Dragon Quest 11th. I wonder if I should awaken my and 30 a book. Or uncap it.
次はあの技でライジングソード。そここだ、そこだ。そこ行くとせ邪魔するな。そこせ邪魔するな。我が告げるは冬。次はあの技でライジングソード。そこだ。行くと邪魔するな。そこせ行くと邪魔するな。それ我が主足りえるか。次はあの技でライジングソード。そこだ。そこ邪魔するな。行くとそこせ邪魔するな。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技でライジングソード。我が主足りえるか。次はあの技でライジングソード。
Main characters don't sign, shouldn't it? Especially the hero. Oh, that's unfortunate.
次はあの技でライジングソード。ここだ。行くとそこ邪魔するな。行くとせ
Realized chat was not lit on screen.
我が告げるは冬。次はあの技でライジングソード。ここだ。そこ邪魔するな。行くとそこ邪魔するな。超えてみせよ。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技でライジングソード。ここだ。そこせ行くと邪魔するな。行くと邪魔するな。
Alright. Yeah, I need to...
冬が
Characters are treated like children, but they don't sound young.
次はあの技で
Is it like a Yami Yugi thing?
ライジングソード。ここだ。行くと邪魔するな。行くとそこ邪魔するな。超えてみせよ。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技でライジングソード。そこ邪魔するな。行くと邪魔するな。超えてみせよ。撤退しよう。見つけた。
All the defeat in one turn setups for Wait, if Yami Yugi's voice is coming out of Yugimoto's body, isn't that what happens? Looks like I'm gonna have to put temptation on my... Okay, I have enough peppers. The bodies are different. Yugimoto is significantly shorter. Really? Isn't it like a Clark Kent Superman thing where it's more about their posture and since they're in the same body? Kinda wish I had a level 230. There are some things I could have done to prepare a little more. Let's see. There's a few things about Earth that make me a lot less suboptimal than I was in Win. Specifically, I don't have Valentine Makura, which is one of the best characters in Win right now, or in Earth right now. I also don't have Destroyer, and I don't have a upgraded Magna Opus.
冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。はっ。
Oh, I really don't want to have to put temptation on my.
次はあの技で。ライジングソード。
Now, when you're talking about Yugi's body, are you talking about like, does it actually physically change in the present, or are you talking about like his past body?
次はあの技で。ライジングソード。ここだ、ここだ、ここだ。我が告げるは冬。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。
Like, does his like when Yami Yugi possesses Yugi's body in the present, does it actually physically change?
次はあの技で。ライジングソード。そこ、ここだ。我が主足りえるか。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。
When Atom takes control of Yugi, his body changes. Oh. Wait, really? Apparently not. Cause see, like Clark, the big thing always about Clark Kent versus Superman is that Clark Kent like has very different mannerisms and posture. So when he turns into Superman, like, he looks very different, but he still technically has the same body. It's just carrying himself differently. So I was wondering if they actually physically change, like, that's what I'm wondering, if it's actual. Wait, wasn't I able to, like, one turn 150 last time? I actually have videos of that. I forgot last Earth Guild War was one of the ones I compulsively documented because it was the best Guild War I did at the time.
ライジングソードそこここだここだ行くぞ邪魔するな
Was the last Earth Guild War really in 2024?
冬が告げるは死次はあの技でライジングソード
Yeah, we did not have an Earth Guild War in 2025. I wonder if my setup from last time will work exactly. I can use that as a baseline. Oh, I two-turned it. Minute 14 full auto. I'll have to try this. I get my setup compared to last year is actually a little better. I was actually thinking about playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Hopping into Yu-Gi-Oh! And messing around in there. I heard Yummy, like there's a Yummy deck out now that's top tier. Which says nothing about how the deck plays. Oh, a straight line? That was my meat total. Wait. Yeah, that straight line was, let me fix it. There we go. my setup from last time. Is that a lot of meat? It is a fair bit of meat. To most people, it would be an absurd amount. To me, this is about as much meat as I expect to spend for the absurd amount of grinding I plan on doing.
行くよ、ハングドマン。太陽よ、俺。
Let me get a new skin going. I wonder if I'll be able to use Bennu instead. And I wonder if this boss will be immune to Twilight Tear. Let's see. I need to replace this with a fire harp. Oh, this Guild War was before Heldenheim existed, too. Am I drinking anything? Oh yeah, I do have a drink. I have white peach matcha green tea that I brewed this morning and still kind of warm in my thermos. Oh no, am I gonna have to put falsehood on my... It's really good. There's also a little bit of sugar in it, so it's really tasty. You got water. Oh, actually, I might be able to make this into a Heldenheim grid. He's not gonna do anything on the sideline.
これでもっと団長ちゃんの役に立てるわ。
Gonna freeze these guys. Change her to multi-attack. Hey Minerva, welcome. I'm just currently setting up my team right now for NM150. This is basically the same setup I used last year. Well, 2 years ago technically. It was like a year and a half ago. Cause last Earth Guild War was in like 2024, near the end. But I made a video of my 150 clear. I had a minute 14 full auto. So I'll use this as a baseline. This should be able to clear in 2 turns still, because the grid is just better now. But if I change the grid into a Heldenheim non-Keim grid, then it might be stronger. This person has fastest time 32 seconds. Oh yeah, I might be able to use Kane actually instead of Makara, because she gives guaranteed crit. Or that way I don't have to run a full Heldenheim grid. Let me take this setup. Move it over here for now. Let's see. It'd be cool if Kane is useful for 150, and I think she will be if you, as a poor man's Makara. Maybe I can do this. I'm gonna try and go as long as possible without uncapping my third Heldenheim. This will require some fooling around with. Who comes out to less damage? I guess I'll replace this with the Celestial Katana. I guess I lose a lot from that. Oh no, there's some different ways to build this grid. We'll try this. I might need, like, I'll probably uncap the third Heldenheim, but if I can get away with it, I won't. Hey, red corn. Maybe I'll use Bennu. He does give echoes. Okay. Hope you're doing well, red corn. There we go. Then replace you. Alright, I'll try this setup. This is my experimental setup. This grid, it says it's so much stronger. 193. 134. Why is it so much more? Anyway, hour has passed. I've been gradually climbing in the ranks. Goal is to get over top 2K, which I'm at just below top 5K. But the gap between top 2K and top 5K is like double. See, 1.4, 2.3. How many half elixirs? I think using Kane will be basically the poor man's Makara because he provides crit. I think a lot or most, like, hardcore people have Makara because they didn't pass her up. One of the big things she does is she gives crit to everybody, which works with the Heldenheims, because the Heldenheims give a boost to crit damage. But doing getting 100% crit on a single-sided Heldenheim grid is hard. It doesn't really matter if you're not running a Heldenheim grid, but you'll probably still be good. But I mean, he'll probably be good for 200 and 250. Oh man. Yeah, I also have Starfinder today. I don't know what we're doing in Starfinder right now. I think we were about to, or we just had a fight. I've been thinking about making a new character, because I like magic users. My character doesn't use magic at all.
次はあの技でライジングソード我が主足りえるか次はあの技でライジングソード
I'm thinking about playing some more Slay the Spire. There's a decent chance that'll show up again during Guild War, cause there's a lot of character mods.
ライジングソード我が主足りえるか次はあの技でライジングソード 我が主足りえるか次はあの技でライジングソード
I've also been using this opportunity as a chance to catch up on VTubers. I say catch up, but there's no such thing as truly catching up on VTubers. I mean, I don't expect you guys to catch up on my over 1,000 VODs though. Wonder how long until I get to 2,000. At least the impalement weapon doesn't really matter for normal attack setups. Since the impalement weapon's an Ogi weapon. Wonder how they decide to balance the weapons. Must have a plan for each element. A little EP. Oh, not really that EP, but... There won't be any stream tonight, but I might stream tomorrow. My normal plan on being off on the weekend doesn't apply because Guild War So there's a chance of me streaming. Although I might take at least one of the Guild War days off. I've had good experience of doing that previously.
次はあの技でライジングソード我が告げるは冬次はあの技で
Couldn't stream until yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for games, let me know. Oh, I actually hit lockout timer there. Hold on, I need another button. Yeah, I was looking through the Slay the Spire mods, the character mods, and there are a massive number of mods for Slay the Spire character mods too. Yukari Yakumo mod. There's a lot of people making character packs. Makes it seem like it's not that hard. There are a lot of mods that are just in defect but more complicated. My god, there's a neural sama. I've been kind of ignoring all the mods that are 4-star or below. Just because there's so freaking many, I have to ignore some of them. I honestly didn't expect there to be this many.
次はあの技で大事
The High Man.
ここだいくぞいくぞそこ邪魔するなそこ邪魔
Gain 5 weed. Oh my god.
我が告げるは冬次はあの技でライジングスタート
This is really funny.
ここだいくぞそこ邪魔するないくぞ邪魔するなはっそれ超えてみせよ
Almost makes you want to try.
我が主足りえるか次はあの技でライジングソードここだそこ
Haha, high risk, high reward. Management for High Man.
我が主足りえるか
I gotta get this.
次はあの技でライジングソード
There's a surprising number of blue archive mods.
そこ邪魔するな我が告げるは冬
Oh, there's a clay mod.
次はあの技でライジングソードここだそこ
I actually don't know how that Genshin character's name is pronounced in English. Klee? Is it Kure? Because in Japanese it's like Kure.
冬が告げるは死次はあの技で
So I don't know how they expect you to pronounce it.
ライジングソードここだそこ邪魔するな
Some of these are like, why did you make this?
我が告げるは冬
Like the ghost of Christmas present.
次はあの技でライジングソードここだ
There's a lot of people that just try like literally anything.
邪魔するな
Sober strike. English says E. So Klee.
次はあの技でライジングソード 我が主足りえるか次はあの技で
He doesn't seem to have the appropriate amount of fingers.
ライジングソードここだ邪魔するなそこいくぞ邪魔するなそれ冬が告げるは死
I downloaded a whole bunch of character mods for Slay the Spire. So it'll be fun to try it out.
我が主足りえるか。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。はっ、ここだここだ。そこ邪魔するな。そこ邪魔するな。それはってはっ、それ。
Oh my god, there's a Halloween enemies mod.
我が冬を越えるか。我が主足りえるか。次はあの技で。
Transform the tools from Silk Song into relics from... My god. They can make... Someone made relics. Oh my god, a Sailor Moon.
我が主足りえるか。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。そこだここだ。
Yeah, next Slay the Spire stream, we're probably just gonna be trying out all sorts of different mods.
次はあの技で。ライジングソード。
Oh, there's a mimic mod. You can add mimics to the game. There's a lowly font.
超えてみせよ。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。
There's even a Slay the Spire 2 mod for Slay the Spire 1. The Dalek.
超えてみせよ。我が冬を越えるか。俺たちの勝ちだね。
Unfortunately, there's the Momoi and Midori one, but oh, now there's an English version available. Oh no, Honkai Star Rail mod. The Drifter. Oh my god, there's Euro meat. Contains Eurobeat tracks and may not be appropriate for streaming. Good thing I don't care.
冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。
There sure are a lot of mods.
ライジングソード。ここだ、そこだ、ここだ、ここだ、そこ。行くぞ、そこ邪魔するな。
There's even a mod that's just the Family Guy death pose. It makes your guy pose in like the Peter Griffin on the ground pose.
次はあの技で。ライジングソード。はっ、そこそこそこ、ここだ。はっ、そこせ、そこ邪魔するな。行くぞ行くぞ、そこ邪魔するな。はっ。
What a brilliant mod.
冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。
Particles are just essential features, exactly when the PC release. And the best version is taking this player.
はっ、そこ、ここだ。はっ。我が告げるは冬。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。
Hope I have enough energy to last until.
我が主足りえるか。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。
Oh, it's based on
こ
that.
こだ、ここだ。はっ、ここだ、ここ。我が告げるは冬。次はあの技で。冬が告げるは死。
I got 30 minutes until day 1 starts.
ここだ。そこ行くぞ、そこ邪魔するな。せ行くぞ、邪魔するな。冬が告げるは死。次はあの技で。ライジングソード。はっ、そこ、ここだ。はっ、そこ、ここだ。行くぞ、そ。 冬が告げるは死。
I think I might actually stop here, so I have a little bit of time before the Guild War day starts. Oh wait, wrong song. Anyway, thank you all for coming, I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and a good rest of the day. I'll see you most likely tomorrow. Besides that, yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming tonight, so take care. Bye bye.